What's going on YouTube? It's Josh, aka Sloshy Joshy, bringing you some YouTube video again, a little mock draft. We're drafting from the first spot out of 12 today. Should be a good one. I think I did pretty good on the 12 of 12, so hopefully this ends up a pretty good solid team. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's see. Obviously, you guys know probably number one. I think should be number one in every single draft. It's gonna be Christian Mccaffrey. Shouldn't even think about it really. You should just take him. But we're going Christian Mccavery, number one. Dude's a beast, right? He gets over 30 points a game, I think. Just average, which is insane. So the value is undefeated there for sure. A lot of running backs go off. Good amount of wide receivers too. So we're sitting here. Waller, perhaps. So we got Edwards-Helaire, Chris Carson I like a lot. Wide receivers, probably going to grab at least one wide receiver here. We have 2 picks. So I do think A.J. Brown is the best value here. Probably A.J. Brown, Terry, and then Allen Robinson. Allen Robinson is a great receiver as well. Always pretty overlooked because he's on the Bears. But I think I like A.J. Brown here. So we're going to get a wide receiver too. So we got a running back, wide receiver. Probably should go running back again. We do have Waller here. It's definitely worth thinking about. If you get one of those top 3 wide receiver or top 3 tight ends, such a point advantage in that position every week. If you get one of these beasts like Kelsey, Waller, or Kittle. So definitely something to think about. I don't really want to wait till round 4 to get my second running back, though. That's the problem. So that's the gamble you take, right? You may get a tight end, but let's see how it plays out actually for video purposes. Let's go Waller here. I like Waller better than Kittle. Kittle's injury history kind of knocks him to 3 for me. But weird. Some weird noises going on outside. We're going to go Darren Waller here, man. Let's start off. Let's get a tight end, man. Solid tight end. That's going to win us almost every week except probably Kelsey, right? So you're going to win the tight end battle every single week except for – and maybe he doesn't even – maybe he beats Kelsey that week. Who knows, man? So very good tight end. Always good to have one of those top guys if you can afford it. So running backs, got to get a running back in here and a wide receiver. Probably going running back, wide receiver. So we see a couple quarterbacks go off the board. A lot of wide receivers are leaving. So let's take a look at the running backs. Miles Sanders, he's the highest ADP right now. I don't like Miles Sanders, man. I don't like him. I don't want him on my team. There's 2 guys I'm thinking right now. It's Myles Gaskin and it's Mike Davis. I think both of those guys are going to have stellar years. I think they're both going to have a great year. They're both Actually, you know what would be funny is Mike Davis and Christian McCaffrey as my 1 and 2 because Mike Davis filled in for him last year. So that might be a possibility. I think Mike Davis is my favorite out of these. Myles Gaskin might be I might go Myles Gaskin here too, but I'm going to go Mike Davis here. Get him at RB2. I know that might seem like a overdraft, but I'm not picking till 6-12 again. So definitely want to fill out the starting lineup as fast as I can. Once you get a tight end, man, you got to start filling up these skill gap, these wide receivers and these running back, your skill positions. You got to start filling them up fast because they fly off the board. As you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 wide receivers went after my Darren Waller pick. So you really got to start filling that shit in. It gets a little crazy. So, okay. My favorite here is Jamar Chase, man. And I might take crap for that, but I think Jamar Chase is going to be a beast, dude. This dude lit it up at LSU a couple of years ago. Played with Joe Burrow. He's got the chemistry there already. Cincinnati's a very pass-heavy team because they're always down. Jamar Chase emerges as number 1 there. And I think he's got the skill set to really be something special, kind of like a Justin Jefferson last year. So I'm going to take him at the wide receiver 2. I'm pretty hyped about that. So let's see who goes. I still need one more wide receiver in my starting lineup. So I'm probably going to go running back, wide receiver again. When you go tight end early, you almost have to wait on quarterback. I could get one of these guys here. I'm going to take a gamble, though. I got to fill up my skill gaps, dude. I still have one wide receiver I need and a flex. So I'm going to get another running back and another wide receiver just because I don't want to wait and miss out on any of these guys. I like Antonio Brown. I like Chark. I guess Brandon Cooks is Deshaun Watson's number 1, right? That's kind of crazy. Let's turn this off. Let's kind of evaluate where we are right now. So we have Christian McCaffrey. So he's, top dog, obviously. A.J. Brown and Jamar Chase at the wide receivers. Pretty happy with that. That's not it's not bad by any means. I'm actually, A.J. Brown's a stud. Could definitely be a wide receiver 1 this year. Jamar Chase has potential to be a wide receiver 2, wide receiver 1 even. So we'll see that potentially, though. Rookies, it's a roll of the dice for sure. But, go with your gut, man, in fantasy football drafts, man. Always go with your gut. Mike Davis, I think, is going to have a great year at the RB2 spot. Darren Waller. So pretty solid draft so far. Nothing I'm scared about. But I do have to fill in the rest of the starting lineup with a wide receiver and flex here in these next 2 picks. So wide receivers are sitting. I'm not getting Tyler Boyd. I already have Jamar Chase. That wouldn't be smart. Brandon Cooks could have a good year. I don't know. I'm not buying it really. I'm not thinking he's going to have a good year. Plus Deshaun Watson could be out all year, dude. We still don't know what's going on there. So that's a big roll of the dice. If Deshaun Watson sits, Brandon Cooks' value goes boom down to the floor and basically non-existent. DJ Chark could be a good one. Trevor Lawrence seemed to be hitting his targets with Chark and Laviska Shenault and Marvin Jones pretty well. So that could be a sneaky little pick. If Trevor Lawrence goes out, Will Fuller could be a good one. I've never been a big Will Fuller fan. He had a good year last year though, but Indy's suspended. Is he only suspended 1 week? Suspended for week 1. Let's see. Let's look into it. Miss week 1. Yeah, life without Deshaun Watson hasn't been kind to him. He gets injured a lot, and I don't know. He's like a boomer bust guy. Antonio Brown could be a good one. I feel like he is a better receiver than Chris Godwin still, and that's a hot take for you guys today. I think Chris Godwin's a little overrated, and I think AB is better. So it could be a good pick, but I think right now I'm going to go DJ Chark with Jacksonville. I think their offense is going to be better this year. They're going to have, Trevor Lawrence, obviously, and they have James Robinson, Etienne right here, which I'm not going to pick, actually. But I put out a video saying I don't know. He's a rookie. He's never played, right? He's probably going to be a beast and light it up because don't listen to my takes at all. But I'm just joking. James Robinson here. I like Chase Edmonds a lot. I think Chase Edmonds is probably the pick here. You got Chase Edmonds. You got James Robinson and Fournette down here for some reason. Don't know why he's down there. Mostert, if healthy, could be solid. But I'm going to go Chase Edmonds. I think he's a very good receiving back. Yeah, look at that. 53 catches, 402 yards, and 5 touchdowns. I think that's pretty solid, and I think it only goes up this year. Who was he splitting with last year? I'm trying to think. I don't know. But I think his workload goes up. I think he becomes a every down back, so I'm going to put him in the flex spot. James Conner will come in when he gets tired, but I think Chase Edmonds is the lead back there, and I think he's going to a lot of quarterbacks going off. All right, let's grab a quarterback before we lose out. I do want to grab another running back real quick. All the good ones went. Leonard Fournette, James Robinson. Mostert, I guess, could be a good one here. And the wide receivers are getting slim too, man. So this team could be good, could be not, but we're going to go Matt Stafford for sure. I think this guy is a sleeper and a half. Him at 12 is kind of crazy to me. I think he's a top 10 for sure. I think he's going to light it up this year. He's got the weapons. The Rams are just a great team in general, so it helps when you're a quarterback of a great team. So I like Stafford there. Not mad about that at all. And then we're going to go running back again. I think here I'm going to go with Mostert. Yeah. Mostert, pray he's healthy. When he is healthy, he has great runs, great, what am I trying to say? Sorry, it's been a long day. When he's healthy, he performs, he plays well. So we're going to grab him as a bench running back, sub him in when we need, or maybe on matchups. We'll see what happens, but yeah, sounds good to me. Let's see where we're at. Running back. We'll get another wide receiver here. It's good to plan out your draft, but it's also not, right? So you want to plan what position you're kind of wanting to draft next. You always want to plan ahead a little. You'll see, like, I picked Waller, but I knew picking Waller was going to sacrifice a lot of good receivers and a few good running backs, right? So you want to realize what you're giving up by picking someone. If that outweighs it, then go for it, dude. If you love the guy, get him, boom. You may lose a couple guys that you did want, but it's always good to, pick the guy you want and kind of go with the higher value, right? That's kind of my hypothesis for the day. But I don't want to go Jones because I have Chark. Jones would probably be my pick if I didn't have Chark. I do like Cole Beasley. I see him sitting there. Who else? Yeah, I'm going to go Cole Beasley here as a bench wide receiver. Seemed to play pretty well. Wait, I have 2 picks in a row. That's right. Cole Beasley is going to be my wide receiver. I might go 2 wide receivers here just to fill out the bench. And I believe that with my other bench receiver, I'm going to go with Devontae Parker. Devontae Parker has been the number 1 in Miami for a long time, it seems like. Seems to have pretty solid years, man. Never like above average. He's always kind of that he's consistent, right? He's consistent, but he's like average consistent. He's not like great or anything, but he gets the job done. Only had 4 touchdowns on 800 yards last year. Probably a contribution of the quarterback carousel that was going on there. Not really quarterback carousel, but just Fitzpatrick and Tua. But they bring in Will Fuller and Waddle, so that might decrease his value a little bit. That's why he's getting drafted so late. I remember him being in the top 5 rounds last year. But I do think he's a good, strong, big wide receiver, big body, good red zone target. I think those touchdown numbers go up for sure this year. So I'm going to get him on the bench, plop him there, sub him in when needed, and we'll see what happens. So I noticed the defenses are starting to grow. The Ravens defense is a good one. That's sweet, dude. Jalen Reagor had a monster grab today. I don't know if you guys saw that. If you did, like the video, man, that thing was sick. Philip Lindsay, I do like here. Might be good to get another bench running back. Philip Lindsay, I think, is going to overtake David Johnson there. I don't think David Johnson has it anymore. And I think it's Philip Lindsay's job at the end of the year. He's kind of getting the majority of the carries. But I do think I have 2 picks, right? So I'm going to go Philip Lindsay, get a bench running back. Another solid guy, I think, especially this late. And then I'm going to go Ravens defense. Ravens are consistently good every single year. Their defense has been good since the year 2000, I swear to God. They figured it out somehow. They just have a great defense. And now we're going to get a backup quarterback, tight end, and then kicker to end the draft. Tight ends, we have Jonnu and Evan Ingram and Rob Gronkowski and Cook Pitts. Not Pitts. Where's Pitts? Over here. Why did I say Pitts? Ebron. I read Ebron and said Pitts. What is wrong with me? I like Trevor Lawrence here, actually, as a backup. I'm definitely grabbing him. Love Trevor Lawrence this year. He's obviously one of the higher prospects ever at quarterback. I think he's gonna have a good year. Looked very accurate, very poised in the pocket in this preseason game. So psyched about that as quarterback too, behind Stafford. Pretty cool. Pretty cool grab there. Pretty good value at 14, man. It's pretty good steal. And then we're gonna go tight end. I think Jonnu's the move. I'm still interested to see how they use him and Hunter Henry. I do think Hunter Henry is kind of being taken first, right? Isn't that kind of the move? Let me see if I can find him. Hunter Henry. Yep. Here we go. 11-11. Hunter Henry is being taken before Jonnu. I don't know if there's some insider information I don't know about. Let's read. Yeah, top 12 tight end in fantasy. They gave him a 4-year, $50 million deal. They're going to use him for sure. Him and Henry, I believe they're going to go back to that double tight end set that they used to love in New England. So I think that's a good backup tight end. We'll see what happens there if he becomes that guy. With the last pick of the draft, everyone knows that rookie quarterbacks love their tight ends, right? So Jonnu could be that dude, man. Could be a very good fantasy tight end. In that case, I'm pairing him with, someone like Trevor Lawrence and Jonnu to a quarterback needy team, and trading for maybe a wide receiver or something that I don't feel strongly about right now. Maybe another running back. Who knows, man? Always draft good bench players, man. Bench players matter. Don't disregard your bench because you can use them as trade bait. If they have a great week, man, go off for like 4 touchdowns. Their name's hot in the news, right? Send them over, man. Send them over to some team that's desperate, man. It happens every year. I see trades that are so one-sided just because the team's looking to make a change because they're 0-4 and they're struggling, and it happens all the time. So keep that in mind when you're drafting your bench, dude. Try to get good value players at the round you're in and go from there. Kicker, I say this every draft. Draft the guy that, is on a good offense and going to score a lot of points. Right here, we're looking at Mason Crosby of the Green Bay Packers. Done. Great offense. Going to score a lot of points. That's my highest draft. I think that's my highest number. 95. Consensus says 95 out of 100 by sleeper. Damn, that's pretty good. Let's see what the fantasy pros say. 95, 97, 94, 91. Frick you, Joe. Get out of here. I'm just playing. But dude, yeah, that was actually a good team. A little. I'll show you my red flag areas. I think wide receiver 3 is going to be in and out position between Chark and Cole Beasley and Devontae Parker. And that's something you do not necessarily want. You want to have 3 rock hard starters that you just love. And I mean, it's a war between yourself, right? You're going to start the wrong person some weeks and you're going to start the right person some weeks when you have that like borderline wide receiver 3. I've done it 100 times. I've benched a wide receiver that got, 40 points one week, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, whatever crazy numbers. And then I started a guy who got 3 points, 1 catch for 12 yards, 2 catches for 15 yards, whatever you want to call it. It happens. Don't overthink your starting lineup. I'll talk about that more in the season. I'm going to do a start and stop of the start and sit of the week at every position during the fantasy football season. So that'll be something to look forward to, I'm sure. And hopefully I can help you guys out, make some decisions, man. Sunday morning or whatever, when you guys are going back and forth, taking them out, putting them back in, taking them out, putting them back in. I do it all the time. Hopefully I can help you guys make some tough decisions. So team, Matthew Stafford at quarterback, Mccaffrey at running back, Mike Davis at running back. Wide receivers are A.J. Brown, Jamar Chase, DJ Chark. Tight ends, Darren Waller. In the flex, we have Chase Edmonds. Our defense is the Ravens. Our kickers, Mason Crosby. On the bench, we have Raheem Mostert and Philip Lindsay as our bench running backs. We have Cole Beasley and Devontae Parker as our bench wide receivers. We have Trevor Lawrence as our QB2 and Jonnu Smith as our tight end 2. With a grade of a 95. Boom! Best one yet. If you like the video, hit that like button, man. comment below. Let me know what you guys would have done differently. Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, that's it for the video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.